Welcome to Facebook for the Blind, your look at the downfall of Western civilization through the best memes we can find each week. Ladies and gentlemen, both and neither, it is that time of the week we like to celebrate Facebook for the Blind, a show for the visually and Facebook impaired. I am your occasionally still humble host, Eric Sizemore, joined by my beautiful co-hosts, Quiet Michael LeBune.
What?
And back with a flash, Andrew Titi.
Now with added THC.
Oh, added. Oh my God. Is this within FDA guidelines at this point? And dialing in from Oakland, it is Brain Damage.
Yo.
Yeah.
And they are going to have some very, very funny memes. But first, a trademark, patented, copyrighted, fully necessary part of every episode of Facebook for the Blind. You know it. You love it. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking... Oh, wait, I got to do our sponsors. That's right. Anarchist Ties. Anarchist Ties. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Anarchist Ties. Steal this tie. And Big Oil. As Lily Tomlin says, we don't care. We don't have to. We're the oil companies. And nostalgia. Talking about Facebook for the Blind. Depressing news. Oh, I probably should do our really expensive, thing. Dig it, man. This Trump suck-up Senator Marsha Blackburn just called the Supreme Court decision Griswold versus Connecticut constitutionally unsound. That is the 1965 Supreme Court ruling that legalized birth control. Look at this. Look at her. You guys, y'all shouldn't be doing birth control. One of my fun things this week is that Judge Merchan told the orange disgraced former president, sit down, Mr. Trump. I didn't excuse you. Because the doddering fool got up and started to wander out of court. My favorite headline on this, Trump fumes as judge orders him to sit like a dog. Labeled power move. While the judge maintains a stoic demeanor at all times, the tone was decidedly sharper than even the one he'd taken when expressing disappointment in Trump's lawyers. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
That always hurts so much worse.
It really does. A lot of news about Iran and Israel. Although we kept telling them, hey, don't rain fire down on Iran. We shot all those drones for you. So did Saudi Arabia. So did the United Arab Emirates. Israel was like, nah, fuck it. We're gonna shoot a bunch of shit in Iran. So that's fun. BoldProgressives.org brings us this story that House Republicans just voted for higher credit card fees and against a Biden administration CFPB rule that would cap fees at $8. Chairman Andy Barr said, and I played the video, the vast majority of Americans want high fees. They don't think they're junk. Wrong. Tell the public Republicans voted for abusive fees. This cat's from Kentucky too. His district is Lexington. You know where UK is? And I'm like, it'd be a shame if the people, somebody were to let the students of UK know that this guy's like pro Ticketmaster fees, pro credit card fees, So if you know anybody in Kentucky, let them know. Hey, and some good news, man. We now had a laser plasma collider that can turn light into matter in a matter of seconds. That's right. They can do a photon-photon collision and then create matter, just like Einstein said in his well-known equation, E equals mc squared. It's just, backwards. So, yay! I don't know how this got in here. It's something from Daddy Farty Pants. He was a very windy bear. And we see Daddy Farty Pants sitting behind his newspaper and the big green rip going through. And, what could that have to do with anything? Daddy Farty Pants. Yep, storybook, story family time. Daddy Farty Pants. Hey, that's right. Speaking of the Trump trial, do you guys know all the key players in the Trump Manhattan criminal trial? Have you checked your trading cards and shuffled through them? Do you know your Stormies from your Cohens, you know this guy? You know this guy with the handlebar mustache? Probably not.
That's Pecker.
I made a graphic. Look at that.
Is it
There you
Pecker?
go.
Yeah, it's Pecker.
It's Pecker.
His
Pecker.
name is like a penis.
Yeah. And Pecker was the head of the National Enquirer, so you could call him the Peckerhead.
What's the head? Pecker was the head.
He testified for a second time in the hush money trial, saying, "Oh yeah, of course we paid $30,000 to a doorman to take a story off the market, as it happened." So he testified all about it. Testified about Karen McDougal, that other porn star who didn't go public like Stormy McDaniels as much, so you don't see her face as much. But yeah, talked about catch and kill stories.
Pecker was singing like a canary.
I also found out that Trump was a major source of stories and was basically a writer for the National Enquirer.
Oh yeah, under his pseudonym.
I would say that's like the most sensible thing I've ever heard about that man. That he was a writer for the Enquirer.
Yeah,
Pecker.
I'm just like, excellent practice, all because of Pecker. This guy, the head of the National Enquirer, Pecker.
Pecker.
Yeah.
The lawyers and everybody else are pretty much just begging, as the Washington Post headline says, "Call him President Trump, pretty please."
Oh God.
There was one really awesome aspect of this trial, which was the joy of making Trump listen to mean tweets about himself.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, this thin-skinned orange prick just, sitting there sweating over one. I saw one, it was a picture of the disgraced former president and Obama, and it said, "They say orange is the new black, but I don't think this is what they meant." Like, I don't know, some dumb stuff like that. But anyway, apparently that made him mad. Yeah, orange is the new black. And also an AI version of Trump saying, "I'm dumb as fuck." Also purportedly, and the big story, of course, is that he's had trouble staying awake, has fallen asleep at least 3 times, and the word on the street is that, yes, like most old men, he farts continuously while he's asleep. So, Daddy Donnie Farty Pants is making hell for his lawyers. They're probably going to show up in masks pretty soon. Hey, in good news, the Senate advanced that Ukraine aid bill, so they're going to be sending some good weapons over there to Ukraine to defend themselves against Russia, and we have some very good weapons, so I'm excited about that. Also, some Israel funding. I'm much more concerned about that, and a TikTok ban, because a lot of octogenarians in the government and an octogenarian in the White House understand TikTok. Whew. Excuse me, that's like difficult to believe, isn't it? Big news today, all across the boards. It began with defiance at Columbia, but now students nationwide are upping their Gaza war protests. And there were protests all across the country on campuses all over the place, including MIT, in sympathy with Columbia. Friends of mine in nearby Ann Arbor posted this from University of Michigan, with a big tent camp out all over the campus. Thank you, Steve Rendell. Keep the cards and letters coming. You and Janine are the best. Meanwhile, Tennessee passed a bill to let teachers carry guns. Just fuck.
Listen, this is gonna end. This is gonna end with a teacher killing a student. It's so fucking stupid.
This is gonna start with teachers plotting to kill students right now.
Oh, they've been plotting to do that since we were in school, dude. So, don't flatter yourself. They've always been wanting to kill us.
They didn't have half the means, method, or motivation back then, man.
Just think back to high school, that one gym teacher or whatever with the fucking like small dick energy. Like, now imagine that guy with like a 357 Magnum on his hip. Like, what a fucking dystopian nightmare Tennessee is.
Yeah, absolutely.
A whole state of small dick energy. I'll never miss it.
Hey, speaking of big dick energy, the Wall Street Journal would not let me share this headline, but business tripping, subtitle, "The Professionals Trying Drugs to Get Better at Work. A small but vocal share of workers swear ketamine and psychedelics can boost creativity and focus on the job." So, Wall Street Journal is writing about, if you use ketamine, Microsoft Teams is a lot more bearable. Anyway, more colleges are grappling with the Gaza protests. All right, here's one from nearby Detroit, and I read it in Minnesota Reformer. So if you're not reading the Minnesota Reformer, Michael, you are missing out. It says DFL senator arrested in Detroit Lakes for suspected burglary. Co-chairs of the Omnibus Veterans and Military Affairs Finance Bill Committee, Senator Nicole Mitchell here in light blue, and I have never read something so much just thinking, please be a Republican, please be a Republican, please be a, fuck! Busted for burglary. Hey, speaking of somebody trying to steal a bunch of money, Trump Media Technology Group has continued to take a dive in a ski slope not seen since Jack and Jill once went up a hill. Although some are predicting that the Saudis and the Ruskies could both rescue this asset by just buying up shares on the open exchange, and we'd never freaking know. So that's fun. The Tesla Cybertruck has been recalled for suckage. So many failures. Like which failure was this? Oh, this is a new one. Apparently the accelerator pedal can get stuck. And I was like, wait a second. 4,000 libertarian douchebags might accelerate, crash, and die. Let's not be too hasty. Shouldn't we maybe let the market decide? It's just a thinker for you. Just a thinker. Hey, did you see this? Disgraced former Representative Madison Cawthorn accused of tailgating a woman and then rear-ending a Florida Highway Patrol officer. You remember poor Madison Cawthorn just couldn't believe he was being invited to cocaine-fueled orgies with octogenarians there in Washington, D.C., and then they didn't invite him to their little octogenarian orgy parties with cocaine anymore. Yeah, so he
First rule about the lemon party is you don't talk about the lemon party.
Exactly. Anyway, so he blew it, and then he went where they all go, Florida. And this woman taped her in his her phone and said that he was tailgating her, like he was trying to get up on her, on the highway, which is not how you do it, Madison. Anyway, yeah, and then he wasn't paying attention and crashed into a highway patrol. I'm sorry.
Did you ever see the video of him humping his cousin?
Oh God. Ugh.
Do you remember that? Oh my God, dude, it's all over the internet. It was really weird.
What is it about people? What is it about people being gross and terrible that makes them go, you know what I should do? Run for Congress.
I mean, I want to be really clear here. He's in his underwear and he pins his cousin, who's around his age, down, and he starts humping him.
Oh.
And he was like, we were just horsing around. I was like,
no, you're gross.
I don't horse around like that with my cousins. I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
Fucking, that's crazy. I don't know. Yeah, horses. What kind of horsing are you? No, you're not doing it right. That's what I'm thinking. That's my thing. Hey, we try not to mention the disgraced former president at all, but on Monday, the prosecutors introduced 12 all-important jurors. It could brand Trump a felon. It's testing the durability of the whole justice system that he is attacking in ways that no one could ever fucking do. So that's interesting. Current score, we do have all the jurors and the alternates, so I'm so thrilled about that. And they have started, and the judge doesn't seem to be slowing anything down. So that'll be fun to watch. Hey, got to talk about, the Serval cat. You remember the Serval cat that was loose in Illinois? It's actually resulted in an Illinois law now. So banning Serval cats and kangaroo ownership in Illinois.
No, not the kangaroos.
I know. What are you going to do, man? But, I know you want one, but he wants to kick your ass. I'm almost positive.
Mary wants one, so that means I want one.
Oh, I know. She wants a llama, too, and it spit on you both. I don't understand. Yeah. Right? Are you masochists Anyway, there's more great animal stories though. For example, What's Viral. If you're not following What's Viral, how do you know What's Viral? It says all we needed was a cat superhero because this is Zorro, the father cat who has a look-alike baby kitten, Bandit. Also a little black mask and a little cap, just like his father Zorro does. And you can see that the cats look very much like Zorro. So I thought that was pretty good. Also, friend of the show, Steve Townsend, passes along this from the Mind Unleashed. An owl has captured a child's hobby horse and carrying it around the town. Dude, if you could cross an owl with like some kind of parrot thing or a crow that could like cackle like a witch, man. This thing's like, that would be the ultimate. That would be the ultimate. And finally, Church of Sloths. And if you're not worshiping at the Church of Sloths, you're not worshiping. They bring us the pug frog crossover you needed. We have 3 pugs and a purse with some knitted Kermit the Frog eyes
With this thing right here in the blue.
on all 3 pugs.
I can smell this
I
picture's
apologize
breath.
to my sister because he's going to get one of those.
No, I'm telling you, I can smell this picture's breath. This picture is stinking up my car.
And you're like,
Dog breath.
nothing can top that. That's the best. No, we've got another emu on the loose in central Illinois. Effingham emu alert from meteorologist Jacob Dickey. Got another
Those
emu on the
emus.
loose. Dude, I'm telling you, man, they are escape artists. Harry Houdini. Who knew?
Have we confirmed it is the new one?
Who knew emu number 2 was a Houdini who? I don't know. I was just trying to wrap it up. That constitutes the news for April 23rd, Shakespeare's birthday, maybe. Who knows? You're not going to check on Facebook for the blind. Now, handing it off to my beautiful co-host, Quiet Michael LeBune, for a nice, average American-sized round 1.
No, Eric, here comes a big long round one. Also, if this truly is Shakespeare's birthday, then he shares a birthday with John Malkovich.
Oh, interesting.
Could be true.
Sure. Why not?
I'll buy it.
All right, kicking off round 1.
Boom!
We have a quote from Mookie Wilson, left fielder. He says, "When I'm in a slump, I comfort myself by saying if I believe in dinosaurs, then somewhere they must be believing in me. And if they believe in me, then I can believe in me." Then I bust out. So, fuck, that doesn't make any goddamn sense at all.
The cocaine back in the day must have been excellent.
Busting
Friend
loose.
of the show, Imagine Mimi says, "Y'all ever just take a cold shower in the dark on all fours and groan pleasurably, pretending you're a wet rhino on the African savannah during the first rain in years? Or is that just me?"
Ah! Oh, God.
Now you mention it.
Oh, here's a picture of a cathedral ceiling with some uplighting, and it says, "When home improvement goes wrong," and it looks like boobies.
Yeah. That's going right. That's going right.
Yeah. When home improvement goes right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Stupid. The Hard Times, friend of the show, thehardtimes.net. If you're not following the Hard Times, fucking do it. It's a picture of a guy asleep with a sleep apnea mask, and it says "Aging Punk slaps another band sticker on sleep apnea machine." I just want to say there's a propaganda sticker on there, and that's pretty goddamn cool. Oh, this isn't funny, but it's really, really cool. It's a picture of a little boy standing in front of a wall with drawings all over it. And it says, 9-year-old boy who kept getting in trouble for doodling in class got hired by a restaurant to decorate their wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at
man.
this. Isn't it so
Yes.
fucking cool?
Nice.
And he looks so
awesome.
happy. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's so cool. I appreciated this meme. It's a picture of Kermit the Frog sitting on the edge of the bed. We see him from we see his back and his head is hanging low, and it says, "Once you hit 40, you got to sit on the edge of the bed and warm up like an old Buick before you get up."
Oh my God, that's
God
so
damn right. Every fucking morning.
If for those of you who don't know, Taylor Swift dropped a double album, the Tortured Poet Society. Here, Trash Can Paul, friend of the show, Trash Can Paul. He's got a picture of the inside of Taylor Swift's private jet, and it just says, "This is where we tortured the poet." Seriously, like I everybody who knows me knows I love Taylor Swift, but like shut the fuck up about being tortured, my God. Lex Fridman at Lex Fridman. He says 4/20/24 backwards is 4/20/24.
Yes, it was.
A lot of stoners noticed that.
Yes, we did.
I got about 3 more left in this round. Friend of the show, legal counsel of the show.
Oh, yes.
Emma Soul _
Hey, Emma.
ISO in search of _ home has this picture of Morgan Freeman. And it says, when you're dead, you don't know you're dead. The pain is felt by others. The same thing happens when you're stupid. 2 more.
I heard that. Oh, that was good.
2 more. Roxy Horror at Roxy QT says, breathe deeply. Relax your shoulders. Unhinge your jaw. Wrap one tentacle around the side of the cruise ship. Pull it to the bottom of the ocean. Repeat. It's a little Tuesday evening meditation. And finally, my last meme for the wholesome round comes to you from Moist Buddha. That's right.
Wow.
Keeping it moist. Keeping it Buddha. He says, this first poster says, I took 2 500 milligram THC edibles an hour ago, and it's only getting worse.
No
shit. What do I do to get rid of it?
Oh, God.
I'm super stoned. And the first comment says, bro, I'm so sorry for you. Just go outside now and hold on to the grass as tight as you can so you don't fall off the earth. He says, this is about to be one of those hard life lessons.
Good luck, those space cadet.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was good. Oh my goodness. I actually once accidentally took 400 milligrams of edibles, and I can't even imagine 1,000, bro.
1,000 milligrams, dude. I
had an out-of-body
seriously
experience with 400, so
I can't even. I don't think you would ever really recover. Like, I think you would be different after that, you know?
Yeah, you'd be like Leo from that 70s show.
You'd just be like a little less. Like, you would have downgraded from what you were.
you just talk like Chong for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I think we're
man.
Hey, dude, how's it going?
He's like, license and registration, ain't it on the back bumper, man?
Dave's not here, man.
Dave's not here, man. Oh,
hey, do you want
Lord.
to be my dad?
Yo, no shit. My son the other day, we were shopping online to go pick up some weed from the dispensary, and he goes, "How about this strain right here? It's called Maui Wowie." I looked at him, I was like, "Really, dude? Really, Maui Wowie, dude? Fuck, man." I was like, "We're Hawaiian and stoners, bro." It's Maui Wowie, man.
That is hilarious.
All right. Let me get this thing started. The wholesome round one. We're supposed to be nice, right? So
ostensibly, sometimes it's just branding.
What the fuck did I do?
We're keeping the whole in wholesome.
We do have some holes.
All right. Okay. I was wondering what was going on. Okay. So here we have Lisa Simpson, and she is swimming. Looks like she's lost in the bay, and she says, "Daddy, swim towards San Francisco." And then we see Homer. He gets mad and he says, "What am I, rich? We'll swim to Oakland." Here we have a oh my god, I forgot to read here we have Scott Hilburn, right? And there's an executioner and he's telling the king, we did, sire. We gave him 30 lashes just like you ordered. And well, he looks great. He's still not talking. You see, his lashes do look great, don't they?
He looks fabulous.
Oh my god.
All right, let's see. Okay, here we have God damn, I swear I look at these things before and then I never remember. Oh, Captain Scratchy. I think I kept calling this Captain Cratchy before. It's Captain Scratchy. Here we have a woman folding her laundry, and she says, "Why is it that every time I fold laundry, I'm somehow missing one sock?" And her dog has a sock on his head. He says, "What? I can't hear you through my hat." Gaming Layer posted puns. Formatting is important. Here we have Usain Bolt, and here we have Usain Italic, and he is running sideways. And I'm sorry, it says Usain Bold. See, I didn't even read it. I just went through and just was like, I know what I'm talking about. This is what happens when you have the brain damage. Here we have a 4-panel from Nerd's Playground. We have a frog. Here comes the UFO. Panel 3, the UFO flashes the light. And panel 4, the frog starts dancing. "Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling." Look at his eyes in panel 3.
Oh
goodness. Okay. And Jason Watson. Here we have 2 guys in jail. Prisoner 712 and prisoner 6714. They have a giant hole with a ladder, and the guards looking at them, so they're acting like they're playing golf. And I just wanted to do this because I have another golf. I get to have 2 golf memes. Yay! From Daily Golf Jokes, we have a caveman with a stick. And he says, "You know, if I were to hit that rock with this stick, I could knock it into that hole." And it was how a man learned to swear. And this is my last one for round 1. Here we have comedian Spencer Devine from San Francisco, one of my buddies. Hey. I'm going to try to read this in his voice to do it properly. He said, "Remember, self-doubt is only about a baker's dozen letters away from T-Rex in a helicopter. Coincidence?" And that's it for me for round 1. Things that make you go,
Well done. Excellent.
Oh my. Okay.
Right.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. It's time once again for TD's often imitated, never duplicated, world famous short round 1, brought to you by a new sponsor that I have for the upcoming summer. Here, summer's right around the corner. Sizemore, I can't stall no more, bro. My brain locked up.
So many buttons. Boom.
Okay. All right. My new sponsor for the short round 1 here. If you're looking for something to eat this summer, go Jerk Off the Grill. That's right, Jerk Off the Grill food tent here. Natural spices and whatnot. Jerk Off the Grill. That's right. This summer, when you're hungry, jerk off the grill. Okay. Moving on. Let's get this round 1 started here, shall we? Let's. Okay.
Let's. Boom.
There's gonna be a little theme here for a little bit. Some dumbass named Andrew TD. Hey, I know him.
Hey, TD.
Hey, it says so it's like drugs. It's better than drugs, Jeremy, and it's just a big old plate of crab rangoons.
Oh, my name is Eric Sizemore, and I agree with this message.
God damn it! Yeah. If someone told me like cannabis or ragoons, I don't know. Probably ragoons. Honestly, moving on.
Is it ragoons or rangoons?
I have no idea.
It's rangoons.
Okay.
Yeah, we Americanized it from America.
Not everything about this is American. Yeah, this is like...
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's deep fried cream cheese with meat.
In fact, you could say that's as American as crab rangoons, and everyone would know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just fucking freedom.
Freedom.
Friend of the show. Crab rangoon memes.
Oh,
it's got a picture of this adorable little cat with a collar and a tie on, meowing. It says, "Excuse me, boss, I need a raise. The price of rangoons went up, and I have a family to feed." Amen, kitty. Preach, kitty.
Thank you, kitty. You speak for all of us, comrade.
Yes. This kitty, 2024. All right. Somebody named Michelia says, "I swear nothing in this whole entire world smells better than the person you love." And my boy Nick here. I hope to meet you someday, Nick. I have no idea who you are, but I like you. Nick here says, "Have you ever walked by a crab rangoon?"
Proud sponsor of the show.
Yeah, I was in a mood when I found those memes.
Oh my god!
Now, I actually sent this meme to our buddy LeBune here not so long ago. It made me
now I
think
know you didn't watch last week's show. Now I know.
I did watch some of it. I hadn't finished it yet. But yeah, LeBune, one more time. Can you read this for me, buddy?
Absolutely, gladly. It's my favorite scene in any movie. Here we have the scene from My Girl, and little boy's in the casket. Can you guys hear me? Because y'all are frozen.
Yep.
No,
yep.
And she says, "Where's his glasses? He can't see without his glasses." And then we have the Mythbusters in the second panel, and it says, "Myth busted. Wrong. He can't see because he's dead." Stupid little girl.
Oh,
She's sad about her friend.
I read it in your voice, bro. I needed to hear you read that so bad. Thank you.
That's good.
Hey.
That's good.
All right. Well, okay, cool. Friend of the show, my personal Lord and Savior, Stoner Jesus.
Hey, Stoner Jesus.
At Stoner Jesus. It's got a picture of some lady standing at a podium, and their signer behind them making a very weird, like surfs up, weird face gesture. It says, "When the government asks you to translate, but you just ate 2 gummies."
Ah! I like it.
Yeah. All right, next. Sorry. Ashley Regina posted a picture here of a bunch of pickles in fancy dress clothes dancing very elegantly. It says, my friend just posted this with the caption "pickleball," and I can't stop laughing. It's a pickleball, Michael. A pickleball.
Oh my god. I'm saving that one for later. I'm gonna send that to my old friends.
Hey, you're welcome. The pickleball, Michael.
Yeah, because it's like it's like a pun.
Yeah.
Sure.
Some dumbass named Andrew TD. I posted this a while back.
TD.
It's a picture. It's 2 pictures of Chris Evans, and it says Chris Evans with a beard versus Chris Evans with a mustache. And yeah, one picture it's Chris Evans, nice little scruffy beard, looking nice and happy. And then in the next picture, he's got like more of a flat top haircut and just a regular state trooper mustache. And Chris Evans himself comments on this. He goes, "I'm going to let you off with a warning. Have a nice day." Versus, "Sir, I'm going to need you to step out of your vehicle right now." And yeah, like in the mustache picture, he looks like Farva from Super Troopers if he like worked out and took care of himself.
He definitely looks like a super trooper.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Meow. Right, meow.
That's one funny movie, meow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on.
What is it about
Trainer.
porn star mustache and state trooper mustaches? I mean, they're like pretty much identical.
They're
Time
the
out.
same fucking
Rain, are
thing,
you
dude.
wearing one glove like Michael Jackson?
Maybe.
Brain?
No, he's wearing two. He's got fingerless gloves.
Oh,
Okay.
me?
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
So
no,
you're
I
wearing
got you.
fingerless gloves like Rocky.
Mm.
No, I got
It's
fingers
just regular
too.
mittens. Okay. Full gloves.
Yeah.
That
Oh.
talk about
I
derailment.
mean, I don't know if I'm the one who made it weird.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
They're on
Michael,
all the
if
time.
you ever
My,
have to
my
ask
hands are
your-
just
if you
cold
ever have
at
to-
all times.
Michael, if you ever have to ask yourself, "Am I the one that made it weird?" Yes. The answer is fucking yes.
I
Hey,
don't
Michael.
think so.
Hey, Michael,
They're
tell
not
me you have a
gonna
finger fetish without telling me you have a finger fetish.
Is that why
Does
you don't
anybody
like me
have a
no more? I don't
finger
have enough
fetish?
digits for you, Labune. Is that what it is?
Only people with double digits.
I got 15, but all right.
Good enough.
Wow.
Dad jokes. Friend of the show, dad jokes.
Hey,
Says,
Dad.
"I never understood why a set of false teeth is called dentures. They really missed an opportunity to call it substitutes." You missed me, didn't you, Michael? You missed me so much.
I did miss you, goddammit.
Dude, yeah, I missed you. I missed you too, and now I really want some like Price is Right sad horns.
All right, moving on. Oh, I missed you guys. All right, front of the show, total mensch. I'll see you for poker on Friday. Satan.
Hail Satan!
Hell, Satan.
Hey.
It's a picture of Timon and Pumbaa. God damn you, Vivian. It's a picture of Timon and Pumbaa from The Lion King. And it says, "Simba, my uncle killed my father and is trying to kill me now." And it says Timon and Pumbaa. "Oh, wow. Have you tried just not fucking worrying about it?" You know that song is a banger. I just saved you a form. Remember?
Oh, so much therapy from this.
Friend of the show, once again, wrapping up the short round one with friend of the show, dad jokes once again.
Hey.
Walking home last night, I passed a slice of apple pie, an ice cream sundae, and a lemon cheesecake. I thought to myself, the streets seem strangely deserted.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's good to be back, and that was the short round one, brought to you by Jerk Off the Grill. Just do it. Over to you, Sizemore, you beautiful bastard.
Oh my God, that was such a thing of beauty. I have little tears in my eyes. I'm not even and thanks a lot for rounding up new sponsor, Jerk Off the Grill.
Hey, I do what I can, man.
You need jerk and you like a grill, come jerk off the grill. That's freaking so good.
The Grill was my nickname in college.
That's one of your more believable ones.
When you said it
Dude,
to
I
me
did
the
that-
first time, I thought you said McGriddle.
Well, that was a more recent
Other name.
nickname. McGriddle was much
that's
more
just like the
recent.
greatest breakfast sandwich of all time. Yeah.
Fucking great sandwich.
I fucking cannot keep up. I can't keep up. That's where I'm at. All this newfangled technology.
That happens to guys our age, Sizemore.
Wholesome round one. Here we have a friend of the show, Craig Smith. Craig, I'll see you soon, you big, beautiful bastard. He's got this caption: "Alien graffiti can be pretty hurtful," and we have a large crate labeled "Earth Boring." That was posted by friend of the show, your mom.
I wish we were boring. We are the drama.
Spelled just like it sounds. Last week, I believe somebody said, "What is Richard Scarry's busy town?" Bitch! Therapist, you said you were disappointed with life and how the world operates. What were your expectations? Richard Scarry's busy town.
I love busy town.
Cats in government. Bunnies running the post office. Little piggy delivers the mail. It's awesome. Oh my God. I need more therapy. I really do. Speaking of nostalgia, here's a picture of the little play area in the McDonald's back in the 1980s. It says in the 1980s, hamburgers ate you. You can climb inside them and
God, those were so fucking fun, man. I used to go there after church.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's a
it's just
Sunday treat.
Who knew that a cartoon clown would lure you in to eat subpar food?
And not turn you into subpar food.
Dude, that degree of profitability just makes you proud to be an American. Hey, here's another 80s shot here. Your mother in the 60s with her huge bouffant says, "My hair can't get any bigger." And then daughter in the 1980s, "Hold my boombox." Whoosh. Hair.
That's a blowout.
That is like.
You stuck a fork in a light socket, bro.
I'm
Well,
gonna tell you, I hear women say they're getting a blowout these days, and my mind goes to this 1980s picture, but that's not what they're talking about. It doesn't look like that anymore.
can you get those kind of services these days? Is that like at the dispensary or something?
I'm just
You
saying.
can go to the dispensary that does that. You let me know.
I hear blowout. I think two things. I think Miami Vice, or I think Pauly D from Jersey Shore. That's it.
I think about working in a computer shop and a guy opening up a computer that was lined in fur. I was like,
What?
how many cats did this woman have, and how long has this box been running, just furring itself through the vents? He said, "Well, she paid for a blowout, but I think I'd recommend just buying a new computer at this point." Anyway, moving on. Friend of the show and founding Zaddy, George Hussein Cruikshank.
Stop doing that. We're not saying that word.
I'm gonna go away again.
Who's cannot be with us tonight because he's in a child mentoring program. Not sure if he's the mentor.
Isn't he too old for that?
He might be the
I
mentee.
thought he ate that program.
I think I don't know if he's the mentor or the mentee. I just know he's busy.
I think legally he's not allowed to be the mentor. Like, I thought we signed a petition on that.
Look, I didn't read the fine print. Who does? So, friend of the show, George Cruikshank, posts this. It says, "This cannot be the future Dippin' Dots was the ice cream of." Friend of the show, Trev Lewis, summing up all of our disappointment. Friend of the show, Marco, has posted hashtag board game addict, hashtag bucket list, hashtag goals. If you die and get cremated, you can be put into an hourglass and still be included in family game night.
Hell yeah.
You thought you were done.
No, I can still play Pictionary.
Yeah. No, we can work you in there, Pops. Moving on, friend of the show and founding Zaddy, George Hussein Cruikshank, has posted this one from Bly, heart, at Punk Rock Pagan, who says, "Punk, the world is fucked and I'm pissed. Emo, the world is fucked and I'm sad. Goth, the world is fucked, but there's beauty. Ska, the world is fucked. I have a trumpet."
Yes.
Yes. Yes. All
Thank
that. Yes.
Thank you, friend of the show, Melissa Duhowell, for posting in Trev's magnificent, harrowing, sadistic meme, Phantasmagoria. And if you're not following Trev's magnificent, harrowing, sadistic meme, Phantasmagoria, where are you getting your I can't do it. This next one.
Did you just have a stroke?
Shut up! I'm working here. This is the 2-panel from Invincibles.
Invincible.
Invincible.
Singular invincible. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for the correction. I've missed you all so much. He says, I paid for health insurance to prevent bankruptcy. And his dad says, and that's the neat part. It don't. I think that's funnier than last time, so I redid it. I don't care if it's a repeat. It's my show. Going on, got two more. Here we have a two-panel, and I think I know what show this is from, but I'm not going to look it up. We have an adorable girl in a trench coat with a microphone looking every bit like a tiny little Barbie reporter on the street. And she's clearly on Wall Street. Says, today we're learning about Wall Street. In a, I'm assuming, little 7-year-old voice. She interviews a man with a briefcase on Wall Street and says, when the revolution comes, where will you hide?
Yeah.
It's the kind of hard-hitting journalism that I want, you know?
Yeah.
I would not tell her.
No. No. You know what? This happened just before that big spur in the building of underground bunkers, and I'm thinking this little girl spurned that spur. All right, my last one for the time. Friend of the show, Matt Wiley, excellent artist, sells stickers and things, and he's awesome. Captions this, I thought it'd be bigger because as we zoom out, we see a pink dumpster almost, and it's labeled Museum of Ice Cream. Yeah.
Yeah, it's big enough.
You almost miss it. You need a map. You need a map of the stars. You're going to miss it. That's what I'm saying. That wraps up my wholesome round one. Back
All
to
right.
Michael.
Here we go. Kicking off round 2, the irreplaceable round. The ill-advised round. The irrelevant round.
Ill-gotten.
Ill-gotten.
The ill-gottenly gained round.
Ill-gained. Ill-gotten. Ill-gained.
Illegitimate.
Pun Bible. Pun Bible's here.
Ooh. Hey, illegitimate.
And,
we're inclusive here. We don't bastard shame here, man.
We have a picture of Can you guys see my meme, by the way? Can you see this?
Yes.
Can you see what's happening
I see
here?
me. I see
Kicking it off
what
with
I
Pun
mean.
Bible at the Pun Bible. Fucking arch nemesis of mine. It's got a picture of Michael Jackson here laying on his side, wearing a fedora, looking at his phone, and it says, when you type he instead of ha ha ha. Listen, you try reading that shit out loud without laughing. Fucking moving on. Meech. Friend of the show, Meech, at medium size Meech, says everyone who likes the Tortured Poets department got their English papers handed back to them face down.
Oh, that's a diss.
I haven't really given it a good listen. All right. This is just a picture of an empty stadium with one guy standing there, and it says, if I won Powerball, I'd buy every ticket to a Kanye West show. And when he came out, it would just be me, and you see this one guy standing in this empty stadium holding a sign that says, you suck. You suck. Rachel Mandick at Rachel_Mandick says, I'm torn between getting my own personal Jesus or getting a large Jesus to share with the whole table. And I gotta say, this tweet perfectly captures the two competing Christianities in America right now. Here's a picture of Donald Trump hugging, I'll actually say he's hugging like a Middle Eastern looking Jesus. And it says, it was at this point that Jesus realized his wallet was missing. Oh, I love this one. Troutman at Robot Trobot says, if you smell toast, you might be having a stroke. A stroke of luck, that is. It's toast time.
Yeah. That's my fear, by the way.
Who gets this excited about toast?
That's
Trash
what I'm
can
afraid
Paul.
of.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
get
always
ready.
afraid that I'm going to have a stroke while you're making toast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trash can Paul's here. Friend of the show, Trash can Paul, keeping it trash He's got a picture of Bob Marley laughing, but the colors have been inverted, and it says, "Evil Bob Marley be like, worry about everything. Nothing is going to be all right."
No.
Helena at Fresh Hell says Goldilocks was crazy. I love her. Imagine breaking into someone's house and being like, this chair fucking sucks. Next up, we have Matt at Matt W. Blakely, who retweets the New York Post. The New York Post they are reporting that Prince Harry officially renounced his British residency, lists the United States as his new country on document. Matt says, a literal British monarch changing his allegiance to the United States. We've never been more back.
USA! USA!
I think I have two more. Let's see.
America.
Bob's Burgers OTD. Friend of the show, Bob's Burgers, has this one. It's a picture of Bart Simpson and Maggie. Is this Maggie or Lisa? Lisa. And yeah, there's no pacifier. And Bart has fallen off of his skateboard and he's hurt. He's labeled me. And Lisa's putting a bandage on his knee. And Lisa's labeled Bob's Burgers. Last meme for round two, pardon me. The Reverend round. Trash can Paul is back. It's a black screen. And it says, point of view, you are Helen Keller.
Damn it.
She that's it for round two. Back to you, brain damage.
Hey.
You know that Gen Z doesn't believe Helen Keller was a real person?
Oh my god.
Oh God. No.
What's the fucking time clock next to your head, Eric?
Right.
Yeah, I'm like,
What's gonna happen?
is that
I
how
don't-
much time I get?
One.
I don't know.
Is that how much time I get?
There's so
Alright,
many buttons. There's so many buttons.
That gave me so much anxiety. I'm
Yeah,
glad
I
we're all
just thought-
still here.
Yeah,
I just thought that's when the UFO was coming back or something.
that squirrel mind kicks in hard.
No,
Mark's
don't make it
safe
tinfoil hats.
from whatever just didn't happen.
All right,
Oh
let's
my
hope
God.
this works out the way
What
it's
if it was
supposed
the
to this
rapture?
second.
None of us would know. None of us would know.
No,
Here
it's
we
true.
go. Why does this thing keep going there? I don't like it like that.
Mm.
Anyways,
good. Looks good. Sounds good.
okay, here we have a 3-panel. We have a little boy going into the bank. The banker says, "Welcome to the California Bank." And he says, "Would you like to start a new account with us?" And the little boy hands him a jar full of cash that says "swear jar" on it. And then the third panel, the little boy just says, "Yeah." That one is from Chris Allison. And here I couldn't figure out where this one from. My bad. But here we have a 2-panel, and we have a guy sitting at the therapist, and he is a can of ginger beer, and she is a bottle, some kind of bottle of looks like fruit water. And he's telling her about how when he was a little kid, his pops used to shake him up. And she says, "You can open up to me." And then he opens up. His head explodes. Here we have a 2-panel. This guy's at the doctor. All right, and this is the Twonks. The doctor says, "That's a nasty bug you got there." And the ladybug says, "Fuck you."
I love it. Oh shit. So stupid.
All right. Here we got MrLovenstein.com. 4-panel with a frog and an alligator. "Please don't eat me, alligator." 2nd panel. "Alligator? I'm a crocodile, you stupid frog." "Frog? I'm a toad." You buffoon! The turtle comes in. Please stop, you two. Please stop fighting. Sorry, Mr. Turtle. They both say. And the turtle says, "Oh, turtle tortoise, you fucking idiots!" I butchered that whole fucking thing.
That was great. That was fucking great.
It's a full moon.
All right.
Right.
Moving along, we've got a whole bunch of panels out on this one. We have a bear that tells a duck, "Don't do drugs." And he said, "Kevin, don't do drugs." He's looking at something. Says, "I'm just looking at it." He says, "So this is what killed all those rock stars." Then he cries, "Let them channel their pain into the sweetest harmony." The bear says, "Kevin!" And all of a sudden he's got a Jimi Hendrix throwing a guitar. And he says, "I'm sorry, Ernesto." And he starts playing and smoking weed. Going to the, and that's from Poor Lulu Drawing Lines. Or Poor Lulu Drawing Lines. And here we have Scott Mesger at the catnip dispensary. It says, "You want something that'll..." Oh no, what did I do? I pressed something. Oh, you want something that'll make you say, "I love everybody," or "Wow, look at my paw. The paw won." Here we have Sesame Street. Ernie comes through with the sticky icky.
Oh,
Chris
ruined
said-
childhood book. Great.
I remember
said,
my grandma
"You
reading me
can
that.
use my bowl." Here we have the crow's nest and two rats. Papa Rat is in the chair reading the paper. Mom Rat is standing there, and the little rat has his hat on backwards and says, "Yeah, your mother and I never married, Timmy, so yes, you are a rat bastard."
Oh.
And this one's going to be the last one for me. Classic rock memes. Here we have grandma knitting with a very 60s psychedelic background. And in the yellow submarine, there is a Yeti grandson saying, "Grandma, please tell me you did not eat the brownies I left in the oven." Why is that? Oh my goodness. Okay.
I think you do it more in Liverpool, maybe. "Oh, Granny, I hope you didn't eat the brownies I was making in the oven." "No, it's nothing bad. There was just lentils in it, and I know you don't like them." Didi, you're up.
I know. I was just like trying to figure out where the fuck do I take this. Okay. Hi guys. We're back. Round 2, the inebriated round, because you never know. Hey, let's do this.
Yeah, we do.
No spoilers. No spoilers. Friend of the show, friend of the universe, friend of you and me, Jason Jester. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Jason.
What up?
He reposts from Henpecked Hal, who says, "My 3-year-old asked how long he had to wait until he could stop listening to me. I told him he had to listen to me for the rest of his life. He looked me dead in the eyes. He said, 'I'll listen for the rest of your life.'" Toddlers are cold-blooded, man.
Stone cold.
Oh.
Stone cold.
Labune, you want to weigh in?
Yeah, I actually can't believe this. I've had this exact conversation with my son. Yeah, for real. He was like, "Are you going to be my best friend forever?" And I was like, "I'll be your best friend for your whole life." And he was like, "Well, your whole life." And I was like,
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. You can't handle the toddler truth.
"Yeah."
No,
I
man.
mean,
That's why
honestly,
I got
like
dogs,
he's right.
man.
Yep.
He's right.
No, I'm
the way I
down.
want
I'm
it.
down with that though. I'm down with it though.
Jason Jester once again
Hey, Jason.
has a picture of 2 females and a dude hugging, and it says polyamory, but it's because you need 3 incomes to survive now.
Fuck yeah.
And Jason says, now taking applications. No weird.
Send feet pics.
I can be comparable on the weirdo part.
Send pay stubs and feet pics.
Hey, I'm at a disadvantage on the feet pics.
I thought you said you were
Just
gonna get bonus for that. You could charge a premium.
I could if I knew the right market.
Premium
see,
TD.
but it already says no weirdos, Eric. See, you're
Oh.
going
Go to that
the
next
wrong
one.
way.
Bringing something up from my childhood here. What is this shit? Go to the next one.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Zennials 1977 to 1983-ish. Parental discretion is advised. It says, what maniac was like, yeah, go ahead and just toss this in the elementary school library. They'll love it. And it's the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark series, which I loved as a kid.
Yep.
And that explains why I was watching Stephen King movies at 11 and other shit like that.
This shit was so fucking scary.
Oh, dude.
Scary stories to tell in the dark. Yeah. Shit fucked me up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like,
That predates
we were getting
like
this
Goosebumps.
before we got
all that.
Goosebumps. Yeah, like we were getting this before Goosebumps, and Goosebumps was a better gateway than this was. This is like you read this and like pop in Friday the 13th. You know?
Yeah. What age were you guys when you were exposed to this?
I'm gonna say about 8.
Yeah, I was like 7 or 8 years old.
Wow.
Yep.
I was like 13 or like something. Like, okay, all right.
No, bro. I went from Dr. Seuss books to this essentially.
Wow, our generation is hosed. Okay, cool.
Internet Hall of Fame, friend of the show.
Hey.
They repost from Redacted at Redacted. It says, back in uni, a girl mocked my presentation one time, so I searched for her group and asked the topic they were presenting on. I spent 4 days researching on it and asked her so many questions like it was common knowledge that she cried. Stay blessed, precious one. I don't know who you are, but you are petty and I like the cut of your jib. All right.
Pettiness and focus.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. All right, this comes from Cyberpunk Tendencies.
Woo!
Not fooling anybody.
Friend of the show.
It says, bro finally got that human update, and it's a picture of Zuckerberg, but this new picture that showed up this past week where he's got like different hair and facial hair and a tan and like soul in his eyes. Kind of creepy. And then we have Michael Behan. Then we have Michael Acker Behan as Kyle Reese in the cinematic classic Terminator. Says the 600 series had rubber skin. We spotted them easy, but these are new. They look human. Sweat, bad breath, everything. You're not fooling anybody, Zuck. We just know you got the upgrades.
Dude, totally.
All right. Some dipshit named Andrew Titi once again. I posted this. It just says, I am the pizza. And it says, your body is a reflection of what you eat. Me. And someone took a pizza and held it over their little sleeping Chihuahua dog in a way that looks like the Chihuahua is one with the pizza.
Oh my God. Kind of looks like an organic Dalek from Doctor Who.
Yes. Oh, exterminate. Exterminate. Okay, moving on.
Keep it in the car, like that's the ashtray.
Friend of the show, Renee.
Hey.
Posted this one. It's a picture of a cat in a mesh garbage can with the garbage can upside down on top of the cat. Says, this is how I managed to change the bed sheets in under 15 minutes. If you have any kind of pet, you understand.
Follow me for more life hacks.
Yeah.
Yo, but that cat is looking like, watch when I get out, motherfucker.
No!
There will be hell to pay. That cat is gonna like tear something up or shit on you or fuck you up or something.
You see that? You see that intent side eye the cat's giving? She's looking.
Oh, yeah, that's like they call it throwing shade. They should be calling it like cat eye or something because cats perfected that shit.
Dude, but I can see the reflection in the eyes, looking at the bed sheets and going, "I'm gonna pee right there."
Oh yeah, I'm gonna claw the shit out of them. All right, moving on. Fucking cats. Friend of the show, Tim Joseph. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
He just says, "I'm in this picture and I don't like it." Me too, brother. It says me looking in the mirror before getting into the shower, and it's a picture of a big ass silverback gorilla standing up at a side profile with his big old gut and hairy everywhere in a bathroom, just staring. I'm in this picture and I don't like it.
You've got better nipples, TD.
Well, I appreciate you, but I still got that Dunlop thing going on.
Let me tell you something. I wouldn't fight this guy.
Mm-mm. No, because he's got like nothing to live for at this point.
I could not take a punch from this guy. No fucking way.
He's got nothing to live for, and he's like, "Fuck you." All right, moving on.
He's also a gorilla.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that too. Friend of the show, Joseph Spillers. Hey, bud. Hey, little buddy.
Hey, JoJo.
He says, "I'll go buy one to take a hammer to right now, and I can hear this meme, and it has caused rage." Because the Ultimate 80s page posts a picture of that little brown radio alarm clock that we all had with the red numbers. It says, historians now believe that at one time approximately 93.1% of Americans had this alarm clock on their nightstand. I know I did for years as a kid.
I did. Yep.
Definitely.
I mean, like if you had this, like you may be entitled to financial compensation. If this is what woke you up for school, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
I'm blocking this out as I'm looking at it. I can't even.
Next.
All right. Friend of the show, dumbass me, Andrew Teedy, once again. I posted this. They said, "Where's the lie?" It says, "Realtor, 38 people have died in this house and it's haunted. Horror movie family. It's a family of basic ass white people in a train, starting with the littlest child all the way to dad in the back, carrying boxes, walking in, smiling, not a care in the world. They're going to be dead 90 minutes later."
Nice.
Okay, next. I'm just about done here, methinks.
Okay.
A couple more. Midwest versus everybody. Friend of the show. Got a picture of your typical looking like late 80s, early 90s dad with the hair and the sunglasses and the polo shirt with the collar and the jorts and the socks and the cheap ass Nikes at the grill. And
I believe this would be called a proto Chad dad.
Yeah, there you go. And it says, "If the guy at the grill doesn't look like this, I don't want what's cooking." Everybody say it's gonna be the best hot dog and hamburger you ever had in your life. That's all he's cooking.
Oh man. Nice.
All right, moving on. This is the last one I got. Wrapping up round 2 here. From friend of the show, I like food at Messed Up Foods. And it says, "The cashier, when I press no tip after all they did was spin the iPad around." This girl who, I don't know what's wrong with her, but her eye, I don't know if she's ever blinked. I don't know where her eyebrows went. And I don't know if like her nostrils and mouth are proportionate enough to get her enough oxygen that she needs in her body.
She's expressive, Dad.
What's the expression? I have no facial expression other than terrifying?
Dude, in the 21st century, if you live through what she's lived through in her short life, sure.
Okay, you know what?
Fair.
Thank you for breaking it down. I appreciate that. It makes more sense now. Now you broke it down. That was the inebriated round, because guess what? Spoiler from earlier. Hell yeah. Over to you, Sizemore.
Ah! Did anyone wager on that one? Do we have a winner?
Nobody bets anymore. He's always inebriated.
You're gonna say if you guys bet against that, you're throwing away your money. Come on, that's a fool's bet, man.
Okay. From friend of the show, Kristen Unakis, we've got Amos Preston with the 2-panel of the couple driving together. And the woman says, "Sorry I talk so much." And the man says, "It's okay. I love people who are overflowing with unstable and unhinged things to say." Second panel, they are making out. Because it is okay. I love people who are overflowing with unstable and unhinged things to say. Thanks for coming to our show. Friend of the show, Mitch Wilson, has posted this picture of SpongeBob, and it says, "How did you finish that work so fast?" And SpongeBob opens the box and it's glowing and it says, OSHA violation.
Fuck yeah.
This next one up's from a friend of the show, Casey Sigrist. I don't know if you remember, Casey used to come to the Blind Pig shows. She has posted, McTavish, who says, employer, we're having a meeting about the IRA plan. My cool coworker and me sitting quietly in the back, having completely misunderstood what they meant. From Grits, Sweet Tea, and Anarchy, and of course it's two paramilitary-looking ski mask people that are clearly members of the IRA. And yes, cheap shot, I did that one just for Michael. Now, speaking of conflicts you haven't thought about in a while, are you guys aware of Ellipse Gate? Anybody? No? Lorene looks confused. No. This is one you should know about. I cannot say this man's equation of a tag or woman. Kim Bowie says, why do older people always text like this, ... Are they obsessed with ellipsis, ... Or are they scared of single periods, ampersand, other punctuation, ... So I'm like, yes. As a matter of fact. Here's just a picture of the King of the Hill guys dressed like juggalos. And you'll never guess, but it was my cousin, the juggalo, that posted this. I love you, darling. Take care of yourself. So here we go. So yeah, I didn't group these together right. Over there on Reddit in R Gen X, there's a post that says, what other things do we Gen Xers need to learn to communicate well with the youngsters? And there's a conversation. It says, I already knew that putting 2 spaces after a period was an immediate giveaway of being Gen X or older. Millennials didn't learn to type on typewriters. And then a millennial responds, but did you know that ellipsis use is another dead giveaway, ... They seem weird and passive-aggressive to millennials, ... Are there any other Gen Xers out there who try to keep up with modern communication styles? Again, didn't know this was an issue. Did you know this was an issue? I did not know this was an issue. So anyway.
Also too many exclamation points.
Michael J. Hudson at Laszlo replies to Kath Barbadodo, says, I know, ... Gen X here, ... And I totally overdo ellipsis, period. What happened in our generation that made us so fond of them? It's like we don't ever want to commit to ending a thought, ... Or we're afraid of run-on sentences, ... A way of expressing stream of consciousness, ... And Data Angel, part-time wolf says, it's because we spent years just trailing off when we realized no one was listening to us.
Shut the fuck up. Maybe it's the Gen X just won't shut the fuck up.
I'd say that's
Nobody
sad but
notices
accurate.
me. Ellipse.
Yeah, that's what people say.
My parents weren't home when I got home from school. Ellipse.
Hang on. God damn it. Stop. Fuck me. Hi, how you doing? Teacher says the 5 senses are sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. Me.
What's happened? I don't understand technology, Ellipse.
Get stuffed, poser! Professor Mohawk here in the tweed jacket. Teacher says there's 5 senses: sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. Me, I can hear pictures. Teacher, no you can't. Me. And we have a picture of Wild Stallions, Bill and Ted, kicked back, doing a little air guitar.
I can hear the air guitar.
Yeah, but technologically I cannot play that for you because you heard what happened when I tried.
Yeah, on the firing range or something. Jesus Christ.
I thought I was having a flashback for real.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how us digital suburban shamans show love.
Self-proclaimed.
One of the myriad ways.
Not licensed, not ordained.
Moving on. After doing all these Gen X posts, I really just wanted to screw with people, so I posted this one. Said, technology design peaked here. And it's the translucent iMac, translucent, game platforms, translucent game controllers, Palm Pilot, translucent PS2. Anyway.
that's one phase I can gladly say I never jumped on board on.
I love that new translucent electronic plastic smell. Like you just bought a squirt gun in the summertime. Anyway, it stirred up trouble. I enjoyed it. This next one's from the Lavender Librarian, friend of the show. Says, I went through an embarrassingly prolonged Ayn Rand phase, and I'm glad that's over. And I think that probably a lot of intelligent people did because it's a book. At Probably Bad RPG Ideas, at Bad Probably says, Call of Cthulhu. It's a book of great evil. Me, Atlas shrugged. Call of Cthulhu. No, near unreadable in its rambling, incoherent diatribe of horror. Me, Atlas shrugged. Cthulhu. Those who read it become monsters dedicated to torment humanity. Yeah, that's definitely Atlas shrugged. As a librarian, I've had very similar conversations to this, I can tell you. This next one's a picture of Donald Trump with Stormy Daniels, and it's captioned, Donnie, you spent $130,000 thinking that those Christians would be upset about you having an affair with a porn star. Turns out they don't even care. Now look at the pickle you've gotten yourself into. Next one up here, we have in the Japanese Times an article that is titled, Decades of Research Finds Moderate Drinking Has No Health Benefits. And friend of the show, Tommy Feldman, Tommy for Comedy, says, what about the mental health benefits?
No, there's none.
I'm going to
Fucking
say
zero.
I'm going to say moderate.
That's like saying like a good way to put out a fire is with like moderate amount of gasoline.
But
Fucking absolutely not.
Dude, I was raised with hillbilly genes, and I could do it. I could figure it out. All right, moving on. Here we have a picture of, oh God, what's her name? The medium from Poltergeist, who I loved so much. TD, this is where I rely on you and lean on you so much.
this is where
Angie?
I'm like, yeah,
Was
I think so.
Angie?
I don't remember. It's been so long since I've seen this one.
Or Angita, but the medium who's getting all swept up, her hair's blowing upwards, she's got her arms in the air, and it says, when you're busy saving Carol Ann, and then the bass drops. We've all been there in a Poltergeist movie. Friend of the show, Dave Gibson, at Mr. Dave Gibson, says, in high school, I was placed in the English bottom class where a teacher said to my face I'd never make it as a writer. Today, 25 years later, after unaccountable knockbacks from almost every publisher, I'm ecstatic to finally be able to announce that that teacher has died. Never give up on your dreams, people. Posted by Bernadette McLean in the National Strategic Stockpile of Memes, and wrapping up my innocuous round 2 of Facebook for the Blind. Back to you, Michael.
All right, here we go. Kicking off round 3, the penultimate round. That means second to last, brain. Caleb Burke says, for a song called Piano Man, the dude with the harmonica won't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Trash Can Paul's back, friend of the show, Trash Can Paul. It's a picture of a guy here, just a regular looking guy in slacks and a t-shirt and hat and glasses. Trash Can says, he just like me for real. And it's captioned, dude just walked into the elevator, farted, and then pressed all the buttons. Futurism, friend of the show, Futurism reports, scientists intrigued by strange blobs on Uranus.
Yeah.
This is nobody can hear you, Eric. This is kind of a feel good. It's a card, a greeting card, and it says, it's got a picture of a frog and a rainbow, and it says, love yourself, you stupid bitch. I'm cruising. You better be getting ready, brain damage. Red bait at red_baiting says, okay, he has a very valid point. Here we have 2 panels of this guy with like, what are these called? These like chops?
Mutton chops.
Mutton chops, talking into the camera. The guy says, ghosts can't harm the living. If they could, there would probably be only a handful of Caucasians left in this world.
That is the truthiest
It's a
truth
really
that
good
has ever
point.
truthed.
Yeah, it's good. I kept going back and forth about whether or not to leave this in or take it out, but I got to say it represents me in such an important way that I've kept it. This is from Green Fox, Blue Fox, friend of the show, Green Fox, Blue Fox. Green Fox and Blue Fox are talking, and there's a box there. That's right, 2 foxes in 1 box. Green Fox says, "What's this box?" Blue Fox says, "That's where I keep my spare reasons to live." He says, "I've never seen you open it." Blue Fox says, "It's for emergencies only." So Green Fox opens it and looks in it. And Green Fox says, "There's only a note in here that says spite." And Blue Fox says, "Better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it."
Yes. Yes.
Trash Can's back again. He's had a big night. Here's a picture of a beautiful field, and it says, "You're either frolicking in this field with me, or you're frolicking in this field against me."
Oh shit!
Memes are is here, and it says, "When the ads start popping up for stuff I've only thought about inside my head," and there's a picture
Yeah.
of young Michelle from Full House holding 2 pistols out like Yosemite Sam. I got 2 more for this round. Pete at ARA Batman says, "What are some fun beginner crimes for someone getting into lawlessness?"
Good question.
And my last meme for this, the penultimate round, leaving only my post with the most.
Oh my.
Craig Austin 72. It says, "When you find out how much money they're making on OnlyFans," and well, it's a picture of a kind of a real hillbilly looking truck and a hillbilly looking guy with a cowboy hat and cowboy boots and a t-shirt. He's we're seeing him from behind, and he is wearing some Daisy Dukes with his ass cheeks
Oh my.
hanging out. Oh, don't look at that one. And that's it. That's it for the penultimate round. Back to you, Brain Damage.
Oh shit, I'm muted. I didn't know. I still don't know what the fucking penultimate is, or maybe I'm too stupid to pay attention, or maybe I'm just pretending, just like TD pretends that we don't know that. Spoiler alert: that he's fucked up before round 2 every weekend.
He's been
Let's
fucked
go
up
ahead
for
and
years.
start it.
Don't ruin the magic, Brain. Don't ruin the magic. Don't ruin
Here
the
we
magic.
have Gaming Layer, friend of the show. He says, "Font matters. Keep that in mind," right? And here we have, I will always find you. I will always find you.
You're not wrong.
Sure.
We got somebody's got to help. What does it say? Gibble Guts cartoon? It says your Hump Day Gibble Guts cartoon. And it has an old man with a hump and a walker and a camel crying. And the old man says, "For the last time, I'm not your mother. Get lost."
What?
And Gaming Layer again says, "Uh-oh." And it says, Rangoli Chandel at Rangoli A. During a vid call, I realized that my coworker had an extremely high quality webcam. I asked her about it, and she said she streams regularly. I asked her for her Twitch, and she asked, "What's Twitch?"
Nice.
Nice.
Paranormal Night Shift has a demon talking to a priest, and he looks in desperation. He says, "Thank you for releasing me from that horrible child." I work with these children. I work with these guys. Did you see my custom Nerfandos on Facebook today, Eric? Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Little guy wrote on my.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Jerk.
Very, very colorful.
Mm-hmm. Here we have Challenge Yourself. And it's a 4-panel or 3-panel, I guess, because the first panel just says And then it has a guy looking into a mirror. I challenge you. He kicks the mirror. All of a sudden, his leg goes through the mirror and he's fucked up. And that's Poor Lou Drawing Lines. Once again, I like Poor Lou Drawing Lines. Here we have, I don't know what this says. Does it say Mads? Yep, Mads. We're going to go with Mads. Here we have, what is the half horse, half man in love with Medusa. And their child has hella horse heads. Instead of snakes. And, that shit is disturbing. That is very disturbing. I'm gonna see this in my dreams now. It's very, very much more disturbing than I ever think of any snake head. Here we have a 4-panel with 2 fish, and he says, "Oh man," says, "I bet you $5. You can't jump that high." And he's like, "Ha, easy." Jumps out. Seagull snatches him up, and then they both have glasses on, and the fish is taking off the bribe from the seagull. Right on, buddy.
Dang.
Merc at Guy comic. I don't know, Merc-Heat guy. I can't figure out how to read that.
Meerkat guy.
Meerkat. I feel like this always happens, right? And you always correct me, but you know what? I'm gonna get it wrong just because I like hearing you say that.
It's out of love.
I just like you see. I just like hearing you say that.
It's for love of brain
Meerkat.
and love of the blind.
Here we have a heart rock climbing, pulling up the brain. There's a butterfly flying by. The heart is saying, "Why is it so hard to move forward with our life? Oh my God, brain, let that go. I'm sorry." Drop, and brain drops past mistakes. That's the second panel. Third panel. Wait, why is it still so difficult? And then fourth panel. Why'd you bring those? And brain says, "My bad." And now he's dropping the finger of failure. That's the awkwardYeti.com.
That's a little real, bud. It's a little real.
Excellent work.
But the way the brain says, "My bad."
Dude, and because it was brain, you were doing it, it was so meta. I was very
right.
too.
Since you said meta, oh man, I wish you guys could see my avatar in VR, bro. It's just a giant brain with 2 fucking eyeballs googling around like this and 2 glowing hands. It's fucking amazing.
Every week I tell myself I'm gonna get into this.
Yeah. I should send a screenshot of what the avatar looks like at least.
Sweet.
Anyways, here we have some cats hanging out at I'm guessing this is the cat strip club because there's a naked cat scratching on what do you call these things? A scratch?
Cat, like a cat tree.
Cat tree. Okay, we'll go with that. Why is everybody in my way all of a sudden? It says, "Yeah, Carlo." Wait, Eric, you do a good gangster voice, right? You do this one for me.
We got a cat gangster in a tracksuit, and he says, "Hey, Carlo, you can play with him a little, but by the end of tonight, I want Jimmy the Mouse gone." I like it. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, here we have, I think, what does this one say? Yeah, I know Larry Smooth always posted some bunny comics. So we have the bunny.
It's like a panda-looking bunny. That's fun.
Looking at the lion. He's not happy. He's like, "Oh, man, I'm going to bust this lion out," right? So he busts the lion out with some cutters. They're having fun. And then the lion gets hungry and eats him.
Here's your inevitable betrayal or whatever.
Yep.
I know. Basically, Larry Smooth always posts these buddies. That's right. And here we got Poor Lou Drawing Lines again. And we got 4-panel with spiders. Says, "Spiders are often portrayed in a negative light. Take the phrase web of lies. Spiders actually hate lies." And then the fly says, "If you let me go, I'll give you $1 million. Liar!" Off with his head. look, this is how my blind ass been fun. I keep saying poor Lou drawing lines, and it's poor Lee drawing lines. And none of you fuckers corrected me, not even a librarian. God damn it.
It's because we love you.
If you love me, you would tell me the truth. The truth.
All right.
Oh no, there was an earthquake. And then he stopped and he said, "Oh God, I think I've time traveled too far." There's a triceratops in the background. And his buddy on the walkie says, "Backward or forward?" Yeah, he says, backward. And then all of a sudden, Triceratops pulls out a gun. He says, "Forward, possibly. Sideways, but back." Triceratops bucket shots. 40 drawing lines. Closing us out for round 3. Passing it on to you, Eric. At least I finally got it right in the end. Poorly drawing lines.
Very nice.
Oh shit.
All right.
Okay,
I
guys.
said
I almost
passing it to Eric and it goes to TDM. See?
Yeah, it's okay.
Maybe
We know
I'm
what you
too
meant.
high this time too.
No, I understand, dude. Hey, I didn't plan this one out in advance, but hey, it's that time again where we do the thing round 3, or as I lovingly call it, let's bring this turkey in.
I
Call my
love.
mom and tell her I need a ride home from the party.
Hey, it's time to sing a song for the marmosets. Okay.
Round up those dodo eggs and omelet your way home,
Sweep
baby.
up the barbershop. Turn the music off.
Sing a song.
Yeah, and all that other good shit. All right, Internet Hall of Fame. It's got a picture of 2 oranges in glasses of water. It says a whole orange will float on water, but a peeled orange will sink. Why? And then Xavier just comments and says, if you're bathing in the pool and someone snatches your clothes, what will you do? Definitely hide underwater. That's what oranges do.
That seems very
I buy
wise.
Yeah, I buy it.
Wise.
Yeah,
Sounds wise.
he's a good guy. Moving on. I like food at Messed Up Foods. Post
Hey, I
a
like food.
Sonic drive-in picture of the sign there, and it says chicken loses job, chicken is broke, chicken strips, $3.89.
Oh shit.
Dun. Bad comedy. All right, moving on. Rachel Brown, friend of the show, repost from JDM Cars. Says, wanna hop in the tub Yoda? The what? Ellipses. This is the Ellipses episode. And it's a picture of a Toyota truck bed with a deck built around it, and it has been lined with a waterproof lining, and it is a tub Yoda. That's what happens when rednecks get money. That's the 21st century Beverly Hillbillies right there. All right, moving on. Galactic Hitchhikers post a picture of a guy in a crowd going, what if we used 100% of our brain? And it's a YouTube clip of a guy that looks kind of like me with a big old beard and shit and shorts and t-shirt and tattoos. He says, shooting a potato at a tennis racket to make French fries. Sure enough, he's got a tater gun propped up, and he's aimed it right at a tennis racket, and he's going to make him some goddamn fries.
We've all thought about it.
I bless you, sir, for trying it. Because I, as a guy who's had a lot of potato guns, I never tried that. I just tried to see if I could launch them at my neighbor's house from my house. All right, moving on. Somebody named Missy at Missy Koopa got a picture of a odd-shaped pear that kind of resembles some butt cheeks. And it says an odd-shaped pear bought at Whole Foods, and it's the picture I just mentioned. And it says a pear from Walmart Supercenter. It's the same pear, but now it's got a tramp stamp. Little butterfly tattoo.
Tell you what, for a tramp stamp, that's pretty well drawn.
I mean, not bad. All right, moving on. Okay. Some dipshit named Aaron Cleary, and I'm diming you out, bitch. You posted a picture of a Pride section at Target, presumably during Pride Month, rainbow clothes and some rainbows. It says, hashtag take pride. And this dipshit named Aaron goes, "Fuck you, Target. I just want some goddamn shoes." Then friend of the show, Canadian wrestling legend from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Lance Storm, if I could be serious for a moment, says, "Try the shoe department, dipshit. Problem fucking solved."
Some people are blinded by rainbows.
Moving on.
Oh my God.
Super 70s Sports, friend of the show. I love
Hey.
you guys. Keep doing what you're doing over there.
Wow.
And it says, "This motherfucker doesn't need to be doing any magic tricks with beverages," because it's some kind of advertisement from the 70s from High C. It says, "Free magic tricks from Bill Cosby on labels of 46-ounce High C cans." And yeah, he's dressed up like a magician with the wand. He's still got that little pudding pop look on his face, and just says, "I put 2 tranquilizers in some bitch's bourbon." So yeah, this motherfucker don't need to be doing any tricks with beverages. And that's all I got to say about that. Moving on.
Wow.
I'm in a mood. Internet Hall of Fame. Repost from Ashi says, "It finally happened. The flight attendant asked, 'Is there a doctor on this flight?' And I leapt up and said, 'Yes. I did a tracheotomy at 30,000 feet with a razor blade and a ballpoint pen.' He didn't make it, but the thrill was undeniable. I think we're going to doctor school now." I got a groan. It makes me happy.
Rakshisha had a degree in mathematics.
Moving on. Friend of the show, Weeders. Hey, Weeders.
Hey, Wieners.
She's got a picture of Dale from King of the Hill, screaming up at the sky, looking all pissed and shit. It says, "When she says go deeper, but you're out of UFO stories and conspiracy theories." Did that one for you guys more.
Oh, thank you.
Moving on. Friend of the show once again, Satan. Hey, buddy.
Hail Satan.
It says, "When you hit a pothole going down the road at 60, and it sounds expensive," and it's a picture of this adorable black lab, but they got their lip curled and then their eyes in this weird expression, and just like grit teeth and like, the face you make when you hit something on the side, and you hit pothole going 60.
Yep.
We've all been there. Moving on.
In Illinois, yes, we have.
Yeah.
For those of you in California, we have weather.
And supposedly they use taxes from cannabis to fix all this stuff. So every time you go over a smooth pothole in Illinois, think of pothead. All right.
Tell you what, I've never been happier to pay taxes.
Right. Stoner Thoughts, friend of the show, friend of mine, says, "The most stolen object of all time," and it's a Bic lighter. Now I'm speaking specifically to Labune and Sizemore on this one. Yeah, if you've ever been to an open mic on a Wednesday out at fucking Soma, no, I'm sorry, out at Clark Bar in the gazebo, you've had a lighter stolen.
Oh yeah. Lifelong game.
Oh yeah. Moving on. Friend of the show, Jackie Hadler.
Hey.
Repost from Greater Humor Club. You have a big plastic blue bucket with a big bunch of yellow chain link plastic chainage. Says, "If you're fat ass all a bucket of mac and cheese, we can be friends, because I sure should be a big old bucket of Kraft."
Dude, I think it's hilarious because this is my real friend Jackie. Like, have you met
Yes.
Jackie?
Oh, yeah. She used to be my favorite customer when I sold guns. I do not say that sentence unironically.
Sure.
And then she was another favorite customer of mine when I worked at Ott's cooking.
Delightful. So literally, we can all be friends.
Yes. All right, moving on. Work-related memes. I like you guys.
Hey.
I've been counting my work days like I'm locked up. 2 more wake-ups and I'm free.
Damn.
We all do this. Don't lie. Moving on. Even if you like your job, you hate your job. All right. This is the last one I got for round 3 here from friend of the show, Shitpost Gateway. If you're not following Shitpost Gateway, then where are you getting your gateway for your shitpost? Says, "Remember the cast of Land Before Time? And it's a bunch of little animated dinosaurs." says, "This is them now," and it's a bunch of jugs of Fram motor oil.
Oh,
Feel old yet?
ouch!
Yes,
Right
I want the groans. I want the shame. I want it. Give it to me. I crave it. I need it.
Ouch.
All right, that's all. That's all
That
I
one
got
hit-
for.
That one hit me right in the Happy Meal toys.
Oh yeah. All right, that's all I got for 3. Leaving only my post with the most.
Hey.
5 more.
Oh, this is so awesome. I love doing the penultimate round. It is my favorite fave, I think. Usually, sometimes. Yeah, it definitely is. So, let's bring those turkey balls rolling in. Here we have a picture of Elon Musk. Elon Musk, stopped clock right twice a day, says, "Those who want power are the ones who least deserve it." And we have a shot from Brooklyn Nine-Nine saying, "Oh, self-burn! Those are rare. Those are rare." Elon stopped clock right twice a day. Posted in Sweet Meteor of Death 2024. Moving on, friend of the show and founding Zaddy, George H.
We are
Cruikshank.
not doing that. Stop it.
Post this conversation in orange and blue. Blue says, "We should hang again." Orange says, "You're nice and all, but it's probably best that we didn't, to be honest." Blue, I respect that if you don't mind me asking why. We walked out of your room and your dad said, is he today's bottom? And then gave you a high five. He's an ally. Yeah.
I don't even know what to do with that.
Friend of the show and founding Zaddy, George H. Cruikshank Hussein, has posted this one captioned, and I quote, this is a big deal, from the meme edgelord himself, George. "The truest meme I've ever posted. Please bear this in mind and show this meme the reverence it deserves. Truest meme I've ever posted." Nicolas Cage is sitting here with a shit-eating grin, and he says, "I love to post fucking complete garbage. Sometimes it's gold, other times it speaks to literally nobody. It's a remarkable feeling. It's remarkably freeing."
Yeah.
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 Yeah, so there's that. The New York Times PitchBot, and if you're not following the New York Times PitchBot, you really are missing out. And it's amazing how Nostradamus-y it is a lot of the time. But New York Times PitchBot from Doug J. Balloon says, "I can't compete with this," because the headline is, "Hush Money Trial Could Help Trump in 2024 Presidential Race." Says,
What?
yeah, it could help him. So, and the PitchBot says, I can't parody this. We're done. We've killed parody. Favorite comment in the entire stream, though, Michael Salfino says, "If Trump became a spree killer, he'd be a lock for 2024.
Right.
What, too soon? Fuck you guys. This next one's from Devis Nunez Cow, and if you're not following Devin Nunez's Cow on Twitter, you are missing out at Devin Cow. It says, adding the stock market to a long list of things that Devin doesn't understand. Because the real Devin Nunez, who is the CEO of Truth Social, says, looks like Biden is engaged in stock manipulation. Is he colluding with the trading companies? No. Biden Harris HQ says, President Biden, if Trump's stock in his Truth Social company drops any lower, he might do better under my tax plan than his. Because he gives all the tax breaks to the billionaires and he's not going to be a billionaire anymore. All right, anyway, so Devin Nunez is dumb and doesn't understand the stock market. Friend of the show, Stephen Abram, has posted this sign from an Exxon gas station, and it says, free gas any day Trump doesn't say something stupid.
Oh.
Solid bet, Exxon. Well done. National Strategic Stockpile of Memes and Satire says, may the odds be ever in your favor. It says, there are multiple office betting pools based on when Dumpy finally shits himself in court. Because of all the farting and the probable anal linkage.
Oh yeah, he's gonna drop a dude's right there in the courtroom.
Diaper Donnie, the original Donnie Farty Pants. Friend of the show, Save the Earth, Reduce Childbirth, has posted the trolley problem. Michael, I know for a fact that you are muted, so I was going to have you read this because I know how much you love a good trolley problem. So here we have the trolley and a man with a switch, and there is no diversion. There's just people on the track, and it says, you can stop the trolley at any time, but doing so would disrupt the trolley service, costing the company to lose profits.
Money over everything.
Anyway, there was that. Friend of the show, Jason, says, as far as I can tell, this actually happened, and the orange hairless ape had to sit there and listen to it. Demosthenes, 1959, says, this truly happened. Porn star Hush Money, New York City juror selection, voir dire, says, it says here you tweeted, and I quote, fuck that treasonous orange shit gibbon and the dead ferret on his head. Is that accurate? The tweet speaks for itself, Your Honor.
Yes. That person is my hero.
Oh my God. Dude, give it up for shit gibbons.
That was the name of my band in junior high.
Friend of the show down in Nashville, down in Nashville, Sidney Davis Jr., who's a former comedian, very funny still, who has a great podcast called Raised Fundy, which is just trauma, but so funny, says, I, Ellipsis, do not know how else to help this internet person. Commenter says, I didn't want to hear from this young lady. She's kind of immature and obnoxious, ... Sidney Davis Jr. It helps if you don't watch videos on my channel if you're trying to avoid me. Otherwise, I think I'm going to be in a lot of these. I love you, Sidney Davis Jr. This headline just was crazy. It's adults buying toys for themselves are responsible for 1/4 of all toy sales, and we see the happiest little bearded Gen something hipster, Gen X hipster, I don't know. In the midst of what I'm told is a Snorlax, big happy anime teddy bear, and he's right in the belly of it. And Beanie Banini says, number one, this is awesome and amazing and should be celebrated. That adults are buying 1/4 of the toys. 2, this person looks so happy, and I love that for them. And he does. He is curled in a happy fetal position there. That's a happy fetus right there. That's what you call that yoga position. Happy fetus. And 3, that Snorlax is crocheted. Crocheted cannot be replicated by machine. It physically cannot. So, someone, a human, made that thing by hand. As a crocheter myself, this is incredible and should also be celebrated. Yep. Grandma figured out where to get good crochet supplies and gas station meth. Because I don't know how else you do this, but this is like 10,000 hours of work right here.
I'm ready to say, yeah, if any of you know how to crochet, my birthday's coming up and I want that.
Right? We all want to just swarth ourselves in a Snorlax crocheted by a loving human. I don't know why. It's just a deep, inherent human desire. Girls' Night Out from friend of the show, Michael McCullen, shows 4 very delightful heeled shoes. Nice beadwork on this white one with the strap around the ankle. Black one, a blue one, perhaps taupe or mushroom one. And then we also noticed there is a table leg, and Arnold at Schwarzenegger says, when your pirate friend wants to join in.
I don't find that funny worth a shit. Some of us can't show off our fancy shoes there, so it doesn't work.
Stumpy, I'm not changing my show. Friend of the show, Cocky Rocky Comedy says, post this shot of a sign at the laundromat that says giant load with 4 baskets. And she says, what if we kissed under the giant load sign?
Oh, that's so white trash.
Oh yeah, man. But now I kind of want to do it. Friend of the show, Ricky Baldwin, has posted this amazing headline. It says, "Overlords apologize, will reset simulation to 2015." And we see a snake-headed man at the UN in a suit, and it says, "We just wanted to see what you would do," explained spokesman. So good news, everybody. Increased Choco rations and reset simulation to 2015. Woo!
I'd be okay with it.
We did it. And that rounds out my penultimate round, leaving only my postest with the mostest. Did want to point out, though, that this previous week did contain 420, and our show got 420. Pay no attention to the one comma. 420 plays,
Hey.
which is fun. So there you go.
Hell yeah.
All right. Are we ready for the post with the most?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe a little
Here we go.
ASMR Labuin going on.
Different location, different microphone, everything has changed. My post with the most this week comes from the Best Christian Memes. This is not a friend of the show, but it's someone we know.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, "John, I won." Peter, "Who's even going to know?" John whispers, "Everyone will know." And then we see the scripture in John chapter 20, verses 3 and 4. And it says, "So Peter and the other disciple started for the tomb. Both were running, but the other disciple outran Peter and reached the tomb first."
Man, that's not just winning, that's gloating. That's an art.
Yeah.
I'm going to write my own gospel so
Dude.
everyone can know I outran you.
Follow Michael for more life hacks.
Follow St. John. What'd you get this week, Brain Damage?
Funny that you mentioned gospel, because TD mentioned something about singing too. Here we have the funny side of the force, and we have Obi-Wan with a mic and with a crowd, and it says Obi-Wan's solo career never quite took off, and he's singing, "And they still haven't found the George they're looking for."
Oh, God.
Oh, that was painful though.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, that hurt. That hurt, but I kind of liked it. All right.
Yeah. It's
All right.
true.
My post with the most this week comes from friend of the show, friend of mine, friend of yours, Baking Well Baked. That's Baking Well Baked, the show where I make delectable baked goods full of sugar and spice, while I'm full of herb and feeling nice. At Catchman Bakes, please follow me.
Boom.
This is I had a random thought. It says, do you think like 20 some years after Back to the Future, Marty ever just randomly thinks, "I almost banged my mom," and then just goes about his day? Hashtag stoner thoughts.
Sure.
I wish I had a better explanation. I was high off my ass and I thought that. Okay, moving on. All right, screw you guys.
Dude, I totally think if the algorithm continues the way it's going, he would definitely think about fucking his mom.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Sorry, horrifying. I apologize.
Yeah, you just ruined my whole childhood, Eric.
I'm
imagine
sorry.
If
I'm sorry.
Marty created Marty, bro.
I'm sorry. I actually did have
Paradox couldn't even dox the parrot, bro.
I had a tie for the post with the most. This one from friend of the show, Colleen Angel, says, "I want the same confidence champagne geese have while crossing Prospect."
Fuck yeah. I work just off Prospect.
Dude,
Fuck yeah.
it's admirable. It's admirable. They do not flinch at all. So that's a goals. And finally, my definite post with most from @InternetHippo is, "Unlike you jaded pessimists, I still have the ability to feel optimistic about something, even after a lifetime of disappointment. And you know why? Because I'm stupid." Posted in the Increasingly Beggared Decisions of Psy Kami. And if you're not following the Increasingly Beggared Decisions of Psy Kami, where are you getting your Psy Kami Beggared Decisions? That was my post with the most. for this episode of Facebook for the Blind for April 23rd, possibly Shakespeare's birthday, 2024.
Love you, George.
The Ellipsis the Ellipsis episode. And we love you all very much. Couldn't do a good show without you.
Yeah.
It was
These people.
Michael.
That was reasonably good wooing this time around. I want to give you all props for that.
All right, I gotta go.
Thanks for listening to an episode of Facebook for the Blind. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.